I was a philosophy major at Brooklyn College, and I was sort of a pinko. I went to high school with Bernie Sanders, and he and I were on the same track team, and we were sort of buddies. And my views and his views were about the same. And then Ayn Rand came to Brooklyn College to speak, and I came to boo and hiss her because she favored free enterprise. And everyone knows that free enterprise is fascism and leads to starvation and Nazis, And I came to boo and hiss her. And at the end of the meeting, they said anyone could come to the lunch in her honor, even if you disagreed. And I wanted to convert her to socialism because socialism was the way to go. And there was this long table, and she was sitting at the head of it, and Nathaniel Brannon was there, and Ellen Greenspan, and Leonard Peikoff, and her crew, her gang. And I was relegated to the other end of the table, and I turned to my neighbor and I said, socialism is great, capitalism sucks. And he said, well, I don't really know that much about it, but the people who do at the other end of the table. So I went and I stuck my head between Ayn Rand's and Nathaniel Brannon's, and I said, there's a socialist here who wants to debate someone on socialism and capitalism. I said, who is it? I said, me. And Brandon was very nice, very gentle. He said, well, there's no room at this end of the table, but I'll come to the other end and talk to you if you make two promises. One, you don't let this conversation lapse. You keep going until we finish it. One of us changes his mind, or we really get a good innings at each other. And the other is you promise to read two books that I give you. One was Atlas Shrugged, and the other was Economics and One Lesson by Henry Hazlitt. And I read the books, and I went to his and Ayn Rand's house 4 or 5 times, and I was converted. I was then a libertarian, free enterprise, sort of like von Mises, like Henry Hazlitt, like Ayn Rand. But I was a philosophy major, and I really got the bug of libertarianism, and I was unsure as to what would be the best vehicle to promote liberty. Would it be philosophy or economics? So I took masters in both, the Brooklyn College masters in philosophy, City College in economics. And one semester I take 3 of the one and 2 of the other, and then 2 of one and 3 of the other. And finally I decided it was economics, a better vehicle. Austrian Economics is a philosophical school of economics, so perhaps my background in philosophy got me closer to that. But the real reason I got into Austrian Economics was Murray Rothbard. I met Murray Rothbard, and he converted me from an Ayn Rand limited government philosophy to anarcho-capitalism in about 10 minutes, using Henry Hazlitt's insights of, why do we have better shoes privately than publicly? Well, the competition, profit and loss. Well, why can't we apply this to armies, courts, and police? I was converted to anarcho-capitalism.